So I'm in the shop working on Baby Yoda, and today I thought I would take out of the package, this is the old one, my new grill. This one was pitted and dirty and nasty and just didn't want to reuse it. However, the one that I bought, instead of buying it on Amazon, I bought it on eBay, and this is what it looked like. And unfortunately, the new one, this inner black piece, which is just painted, some guy in China or Japan originally had to paint that. If you look closely, you can see that the lines really aren't that sharp. That goes over the chrome in the little places and things like that. So it wasn't like they took a lot of time painting that black. However, it does make a big difference on the way the grill looks. Let's take a look at the new one and what I had to do to it. Oh yeah, so the grill, because it doesn't have the black portions in it, I'm sanding it, and it's not a lot of fun, but it will make a big difference on the way that the grill looks, because this looks like crap, really, I think, compared to the factory one. So, tedious. Alright, I wet sanded out the cowl. I got a little more buffing to do on it, but it actually turned out really, really nice after I wet sanded it. Get some trash out of it and some imperfections. It's going to need a little more buffing, but I'm going to live with that as long as I don't drop it again before it goes back on the truck. Now, all this taping on this grill is only to do the sanding, believe it or not. Somehow I don't think this is the highest quality company that's making these. This is just for the sanding. So once I get it sanded down, let it dry, then I'll mask it off again and then paint the black sections so it'll look like the factory one. Door sanded out fairly well. There's a couple little spots. I had to decide on how I'm going to paint it. A lot of times on these it's easier to paint it when it's laying down. So you paint the back side of it, which isn't real critical, and then mask that off and paint the front. And I think that's what I'm going to do with these two doors, because you can get more clear on it and not have as much chance for runs. I used some Speedo Coat Tri-Gloss Low Gloss Clear Coat. Depending on how much hardener you put in it is how much gloss you get out of it, and I've been pretty happy with that. So let's take a look at the grill. So it makes a huge difference having the black painted, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks great. There's the old factory one. And basically all I need is the screws out of the back to hold the headlight doors on, but that's a big difference. And using the base coat clear coat on it, I'm thinking it's going to hold up better than like a spray bomb. It does take a while for this to dry because there's less hardener in it than, say, just a glossy clear coat. But yeah, I think it looks great. There's the headlight door. That was a lot of masking, unmasking, sanding, and painting. But man, I'm tired today. This has worn me out, but the goal today is to get the back side of the doors painted, and then what I'll do is mask it off to this edge right here and then paint the front once I get the back painted. So let me get these two doors done and I can call it a day. With a fast activator for lower temperatures. Although it's not super cold in here, I wanted it to dry a little bit faster. And the inside of the door is not that critical, but I do want it to flash out really well. One more coat of clear and the inside of the door is done. Awesome. Pretty proud of the grill. It looks awesome. Man, this stuff takes forever to dry on the semi-gloss and the flat. It's still kind of tacky, but it's drying down, and hopefully I'll be able to put the grill on pretty soon. Doors look excellent. Got the inside of them painted. Let that dry down. Beautiful. Both of them. The grill looks amazing. Cowl, awesome. Bumper filler with the flat black. Looks good. I'm headed home, have a beer. Awesome. Poor baby Yoda. I did put a tarp over it yesterday, which is keeping some of the rain out of the cab. That's crazy. Got a lot of rain coming down. The doors turned out great, and I'm going to go ahead and get them prepped for paint. This portion here I'm going to sand, just scuff it up and mask it off right at that edge. So that's where we're going to do our cut. Alright, I just got to let this dry really well. You don't want water running out while you're painting. If you wanted to know why I'm not painting on the stand, you can see that they're just not held up real well with it. They're rocking back and forth. The weight of the doors is much front weighted, much heavier in the front than the back, so they don't want to sit on the stand very well. If the rain slacks off a little bit today, I plan on putting the bumper on, but as of yet, not even close. While I was painting the doors, I thought I would test fit the bumper, and let me tell you, this thing is a big old hunk of crap. It's supposed to be one of the chromed bumpers, but this thing, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Maybe that's chrome? Holy crap. I ordered another one on Amazon to see if it's any better, just because I can return it to Amazon for like $100. But this thing is an embarrassment to bumpers. Now, I'm sure the factory one wasn't like super great, but it had to be better than this. I mean, you can see the machine marks where it's all bent right here. And that's sad. The rest of it, the end caps and the lights look okay, but holy crap, this thing is nasty. Lights, and those look okay. There's my valance. One more coat of clear on the door, and I think I'm going to call it on this one. And I still have another door to do. Lord of mercy. That door turned out gorgeous, and it's drying down. It's pretty much dry to the touch at this point. It's got to harden up. But the other door, when I was shooting the clear, I got something in it. I don't know what it was, but I flooded the crap out of the clear. And we'll see if it can be sanded out. My guess is no. There's so much clear on this dang thing. It might sand out, I don't know. But that was funky, man. It was like, I don't know. Very strange. Well, I'm out here in the shop with Baby Yoda, and I have got everything painted. The doors are done. I buffed them out. I've installed them. That was fun. And they look absolutely gorgeous, I think. Really, really nice. I've got rubber on this one, and I can see that it's going to have to be compressed a little bit because the door actually won't shut all the way. So I need to put the latches on and let it sit, and it'll compress that rubber gasket, because all the gaskets I've got are brand new for the truck. Because price is no object, right? Just keep spending money. Next thing that I'm going to do is I've got the air conditioner installed underneath the dash. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to connect those lines up in just a bit. Put on some adapters for 134A, and then pull a vacuum before I put on the grill, put on the dash, put everything in. I want to make sure that the air conditioner isn't leaking. And I got something really, really super cool in at home. I'll show you here in just a minute that looks absolutely beautiful. So, Baby Yoda is coming. Baby Yoda's coming together. It looks absolutely spectacular. We'll take a little walk around real quick, show you what I've got going on, and then we'll move on from there. As far as the air conditioner goes, the only thing I have left of these two connections here under the dash to the hoses that go in, and then I'm going to pull the vacuum on the new compressor. You can see it here. I've got adapter fittings. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I've got adapter fittings for 134A for the gauges. I don't know if I can fit that back one on, but I can definitely put this one on and pull a vacuum on it and see if there's any leaks in the system, in the front, the side, the gaskets before I put the grill on. I'm waiting for a new bumper. Hopefully it'll look better than this old thing. Let me show you. There's the driver's side door. No gasket on it yet. Bless its little heart. But about to the point where I can start working on the interior. This, I think I'm going to send off to my friends in Texas to get a leather wrap put on the steering wheel, because that would be super cool. And got miscellaneous pieces and parts, but I'm about to start putting the dash back together. And I've got more stuff coming in, like the rubber bumpers. Where are they? I don't know. Okay, so looking great. I've got to pull this back out, put the headliner in, and then I can actually start, you know, I've got new window regulators, new handles. This thing's going to be nice. The grill is painted and dried up. That looks really good. Here's the fan that needs to go in. That's the bottom valance panel. Somewhere around here I have the grate. Oh, there it is underneath all that crap. To go up on the hood. And I've got a couple places to touch up, but I'm telling you, this looks really, really nice. It's starting to look like a truck again. So this build has been going on for 4 or 5 years, and it's hard to get excited about some of the stuff, but today I'm actually excited about something that came in, and the motivation as I get closer to the finish line gets a little bit more. I've been wearing it out every night in my spare time to get the doors put back on, and ordering little piece parts, and yeah, at this point you don't even ask how much it costs, you just order the crap because you got to have it to finish. So let's look at something that I got in that I am just absolutely pretty excited about. This package came from Seatz Manufacturing in Anaheim, California. I found them, and they were actually one of the best suppliers that I found for what this is. And, oh, here we go. Holy moly schmackaroli. Oh man, that looks just absolutely awesome. I'm going to pull the top cover out, and I'll set it in there to see what it looks like. But man, I love this. Using the old one as kind of, here's what it looks like, this tweed. That's kind of what I gauged off, like I wanted it to look like. And I think they achieved that really well. Let me put the top piece in. I'm going to put the top piece in and we'll just take a look. Oh wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I tell you what, they did a really, really nice job. It looks almost factory for sure. They also sent some burlap backing, and I bought some foam to do some repairs on a couple of the tear spots, hog rings, and clips. I'm really, really happy with the upholstery. Now I'm not going to put it in just yet. I'm going to try to get the rest of the interior done, but awesome. I'm going to hook up these 2 refrigerant lines, and that should complete the circuit for the air conditioning, and then I can put my adapters on the compressor and pull a vacuum to see indeed if there's any leaks, because if there's not, I am in great shape. Man, I bought these, which are supposed to be R12 to 134A adapters. Yeah, they're the same size, and they don't fit at all. See how small that is? I'm going to go home to see if I've got any adapters at home. I think I might, but it's all I lack. Went back to the house and found this janky old gauge set that has the old lines on it. I'm going to hook it up and then see if we can pull a vacuum on this jewel. So far so good. I mean, I'm down as far negative as it'll go. If it does have a leak, it'd be a very small one because the pump couldn't keep up. So we'll give it here another 15-20 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down to see if it leaks down. Randy's here! Don't scratch the paint. I'm not. Okay, so I need Randy to inspect the front bumper because he's uninformed person. Well, I mean, he doesn't know what I'm thinking about the bumper. So look at this chrome part of the bumper, and what do you think about it? Take a close look. Don't stand back.
Well, the
No.
well, there's the two license plate things. They're kind of janky. Well, there's a license plate thing there. What are those for?
Fog lights, if it had them from the factory.
Okay, that your plate would cover because the plate would probably stick out.
Think more of fit and finish. How about that?
Okay, finish.
Not really the holes.
Well, I was saying, earlier I was wondering, are there little caps that come?
Yes, there are. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
Look at the metal.
Yeah.
Does that look like crap? Look at the machine marks, and what is this? And is that really chrome? This is supposed to be chrome. It's a poor excuse. See right here? What is that?
Is that Shanghai chrome?
Yeah, look, I mean, you can feel the gouges in it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to that part yet, but.
Oh, you didn't get to that part.
Well, yeah, it is. Well,
all right, so what do you, we're going to start again. I'm going to edit this part.
Okay.
What do you think, Randy? What do you think about this bumper?
Well, overall, it kind of looks good, but it looks like it used to be straight, but they kind of did something and they went, and then they kind of just painted over it with chrome paint or something.
I don't know. Yeah, so I ordered a new one. We'll take a look at that. All right, Randy, here's the new one. What do you think the difference is? Shut up, Ethiopian.
This looks like real chrome.
Yes, this is a lot
That looks
more.
like chrome paint.
Yeah, chrome paint, as in there's dull spots, and it doesn't look like. Yeah, it's
cloudy
weird
or
looking,
something
and
like
there's
that.
machine marks.
Bad chrome job.
Yeah, so Ying Wang that day at the factory in China had a bad day. He was drunk. There was no quality control, and then this must have been his cousin Wang Yi who made this one because it looks much better. But the stamping looks the same. So I don't know, but that one definitely, since I've had it for 2 years, 3 years, whatever, I can't return it. But this one is much better. So, Mr. Quality Control over here. I don't think the one from the factory that came on the truck was that great because these weren't show trucks to start with, but it had to be better than that. So anyway, and I don't have any leaks on my air conditioner, which means I can go ahead and put my grill on, everything else. That's amazing, and I'm happy about that.
Get your grill on.
Not that kind of grill, Randy.
Oh, get your grill. Get your grill. Oh, but not.
Not like that.
Okay.
No, it's for the Toyota. So anyway, it's awesome. All right, it's been a couple hours, and that gauge hasn't moved, so I can be fairly confident that there is no leaks in this system, which is freaking awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and start installing. I'm going to go ahead and start installing the grill, the bumper, all the stuff on the front end, because indeed the air conditioner is not going to be I won't have to do any work on the AC. Okay, that's going to be a good stopping point. I am just really happy Randy could help me out with the bumper examination. Coming up, headliner. Putting in the new headliner. I'm going to be starting working on the interior. Hopefully that's going to start coming together. Woo! Keep watching. Any questions, comments, post them below. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.